What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to take a look at the dual ethers. Just some sick melee weapons against against Corpus. Since they came out in update, was it 7, I believe? I don't know, these things are still really amazing. I mean, they're pretty good for melee, they have a nice charge, triple damage against infested, except ancients, fast attack speed, and they do, not only are they the armor ignore, triple damage against infested, but they do a times 3 damage against Corpus. That's why you're going to see me not just charge attacking in between, but mainly trying to get the slot attacks. If you do a slot attack on Corpus, I think is it just the crewman? I think you get the times 3 damage. We all thought this was going to get changed. We thought it was a bug. Well, it's been, what, 2 months now or something? It's definitely not a bug they meant for it. So I'm not really going to get into this weapon too much other than show some gameplay, and then I'll explain more in the build video. Like I said before, what I mainly want to do here, now that I have a lot of the popular and newer weapons out of the way already, because those weapons are in build videos will be ones that I go into a lot more detail with. What I want to do is a lot of the weapons that are older, and then weapons that have been out for a while, like the last 4, 5, 6 months. I kind of just want to do, a general basic, build video, some gameplay, show you what you should use, a very general breakdown, because they've been out for so long that you already know them. And if you don't quite know them that well, you can just go check it out on Wiki. That way I can get the remainder of all these weapons done that aren't quite as popular, and I will be able to, focus on all the newer stuff coming out. So basically, kind of playing catch up, just trying to get the content out there to have it, even though, most of you are pretty much, pretty much all of you, except for the people that are just getting into Warframe today, are going to know, what these weapons are already like and what they do, what they're best against. Fang blades, dual ethers, these are all, older weapons now. So, gameplay is about to end here. I'll show you my recommended build for, charge attack and for melee with these weapons. And, yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, moving on to the build for the dual ethers, level 30 with a catalyst. You're going to want to put Fury in all the way up, Killing Blow and Reflex Coil all the way up. Those are your two main ones for your all charge attack builds. Organ Shatter all the way up, Sundering Strike all the way up, Molten Impact all the way up, North Wind all the way up. You have 4 points left. You can really do whatever you want with it. I usually just throw in an Organ Shatter. These weapons actually do pretty decent again with melee, using them with melee, and they ignore armor, and of course charge attack ignores armor. Usually charge attack almost always ignores armor. With this weapon though, I would still be doing charge attacks, and of course slot attacks on Corpus for the times 3 damage. That's like the best thing about this weapon. I really just bring these for Corpus maps. If I'm going dual swords for a charge attack build, dual heat sword will be a little better overall for a charge attack build for the other factions, but for Corpus I'll go dual ether because of the times 3 damage with the slot it does for Corpus. And you can also, mix in the charge attacking with that. And that's what I would recommend doing with these weapons, or with this weapon, these weapons. I guess there's 2 of them. If you do want to use melee, really the only big change is putting a pressure point in, a fully ranked pressure point. So, you could lose. You could lose your killing blow and reflex coil, and put in pressure point. And with the remaining points, I would just put like probably the electric mod up all the way for damage, and then I would just put some more in, maybe to crit damage or reach, something like that. It doesn't really matter. There's just not that many mods left. Melee's just it's just not really that great in this game. It's pretty much charge attack all the way, with every weapon. But the melee builds are simple. They're very similar to charge attack builds, except you're gonna be taking out killing blow and reflex coil, and then you're gonna want in your pressure point in there because it just affects melee. And then with the remaining points, you pretty much just put in whatever you can, whatever you have left, because it really won't make much of a difference. They just have a lot of work they still need to do with melee, which cross our fingers are supposed to be working on. But charge attacking and slide attacking is what I would do. Charge time's great. The charge attack damage it's fair, so I mostly try to just do slide attacks, and then in between I'll do a few charge attacks and then back into slide attacks. Try to get a good rhythm doing that. It will work out really well for the Corpus. Definitely put have a rush mod on your Warframe too to move around quick while you do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this helped you guys out with you guys' builds. Yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. And next up will be, I think the next melee I'll be doing is probably going to be the Amphis. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.